So, I mean, I'm right there with you, Carlos. I had one of those massive jugs, water jugs that they put into like the office space, they turn over
Yeah,
and it goes glug, glug, glug.
yeah.
I had that before I knew about credit. And I had it filled with like quarters and
Oh,
dimes and
wow.
dollar bills, 20s. That's where I would put all my extra money, right?
Really?
And I
That was the
wasn't the
bank.
only one in my circle that did that. I didn't understand, man. Like
Yeah.
it didn't make sense to me. Like, why would I want to get a line of credit and pay
Mhm.
on it? Like that doesn't make any sense. And it wasn't until I was involved in that circle. Again, guys, you are who you surround yourself with.
That
So
is
if you're
true.
surrounding yourself with like people who don't understand, people who don't value credit, people who don't value their future, you're going to be just like them, right? But if you're valuing, if you're surrounding yourself with people who know what they're doing, or they're not, maybe not even knowing what they're doing, but they're outreaching to individuals. They're
True.
like, hey, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You are going to be that successful person. Okay. But anyway, Carlos Bandit, like I had these jugs full of like thousands of dollars in my apartment, right? Like water jugs. And looking back at it, man, it was so funny.
Yeah.
I wish I would have done other things with that money. I would have given myself years of a head start, just applying for some credit cards, right? And
Yeah.
making payments. Even if my credit was terrible, getting secured credit cards and using that money as a security would have been huge. I would have given myself, a 10-year head start onto where I am today. So I mean, like, guys, please understand the importance of credit. If you live in the United States, don't take the advice of people who don't have credit. Okay. Unfortunately, and I wish this wasn't the case, unfortunately, we have to build our credit here in the United States. You have to, or you're cutting yourself off at the neck,
Yeah.
and you're never going to be able to get that thing that you want. You're never going to be able to buy that home, and if you are, you're going to have to pay cash. I mean, there's a guy that's pretty famous that says, "Hey, pay for a home in cash and pay full money." Don't be a bitch. Okay, you can't do.
And there's a guy that's almost famous to say is, buying a home is not the smartest thing to do. A
Yeah,
home, buying your home was actually made by the bank, because in reality, you
correct.
don't own the home. The bank owns the home. You paying the bank for you to stay in your own house. So keep that in
Right.
mind too. Like, and again, the man that says that's Grant Cardone.